Hello and welcome. I am Vidyadhar Tirak. In this episode, we explore one of the core building blocks of the pragmasophic architecture, the knowledge snippet. Let's begin. When we speak about knowing, we often assume that the knowing itself is sufficient. We think that once something is understood, the journey is complete. But in the real world, knowledge only becomes meaningful when it shapes action. In pragmasophy, this core idea is central. Knowledge is not merely a stored description of the world, it is a basis for responsible decision making and benevolent action. To support this transition from knowing to doing, we introduce the knowledge snippet or KS. A knowledge snippet is the smallest actionable epistemic holon. It contains enough descriptive grounding and enough normative direction to justify, guide, and evaluate an action. Let's look at the figure once again. Every cognitive agent operates across four distinct worlds: the formal world of actions and proofs, the empirical world of observation and measurement, the personal ethical world of conscience, reflection, and responsibility, and the social world of shared norms, institutions, and laws. Traditionally, these worlds existed separately. Epistemology handled truth and fact. Ethics and governance handled morals and norms. The division created a large gap, a gap between what is and what ought to be done. Pragmasophy bridges these worlds. A knowledge snippet contains two components, one descriptive and one normative. The descriptive component answers what is the case. It may be a truth validated through formal reasoning or a fact validated through empirical evidence. The normative component answers what should follow. This may be a moral commitment based on the conscience and personal responsibility, or a norm based on collective expectation, custom, or law. A knowledge snippet is complete only when one descriptive element is paired with one normative element. Without a descriptive anchor, action becomes arbitrary. Without normative guidance, knowledge remains inert. That is why the KS format includes combinations such as truth leading to moral responsibility or fact leading to legal institutional norms. These pairings give knowledge a direction. A simple example makes this clear. Lead damages neurological development, therefore, environments should be lead free. The statement is actionable because it unites empirical grounding and ethical or institutional responsibility. To demonstrate the flexibility and universality of this structure, the figure shows four examples across four major domains: science, ecology, technology, and the humanities. Please read them. These examples illustrate several things. First, that the format adopts to different types of justification. Second, that both individual responsibility and collective expectations have legitimate roles in guiding behavior. And third, that the relationship between knowledge and action is not optional, it is essential. Taken together, these examples demonstrate the knowledge snippet is future ready intellectual infrastructure. It can serve both carbon based minds and silicon based cognitive agents who must act responsibly within mixed human machine societies. A knowledge snippet is not a static statement, it evolves. Reality changes, technology advances, evidence strengthens or weakens, cultural expectations shift, ethical reasoning matures. Because of this, the knowledge snippet includes an adaptive loop. Actions based on a knowledge snippet produce outcomes. Outcomes generate reflection. Reflection may refine the descriptive component or the normative component or both. Human learning updates through meaning, narrative, experience, and ethical debate. Machine learning updates through optimization, constraint, and feedback. The KS provides a shared architecture where both forms of cognition can trace justification and update action responsibly. This is a crucial for future governance, future design, and future co-evolution. A knowledge snippet is not the final destination in this framework. It is a foundation. It prepares the ground for the next year. Wisdomic snippets, action knowledge units shaped not only by correctness and responsibility, but accumulated civilizational learning. If the knowledge snippet aligns knowing and acting, wisdomic snippets align acting and evolving. Together, they create a living knowledge architecture capable of guiding future where multiple kinds of intelligences coexist. KS provides a disciplined, minimal, transparent structure for responsible agency in both the present and the emerging era of autonomous artificial cognition. Knowledge becomes powerful only when it becomes wise in action. Pragmasophy is Prajna Yajna. Please subscribe to my channel and visit my website if you are interested in more explorations into actionable knowledge and systemic thinking. Thank you. Stay tuned.